I know. Again, I am sharing the screen with you. Fine. Now, everyone, watch carefully. When I am creating this line, I clicked on line. I am clicking for the starting point and I am coming on the right hand side or the left hand side. You will notice that Creo is taking a automatic constraint. Now there is something called as constraint in Creo. Now what do you mean by constraint? That H which you see over there, it's in green color, H. So that is called as a constraint. Now I drew this line and then I pressed the mouse middle button to confirm that line. Again I pressed the mouse middle button to confirm the command. Now you will notice that a dimension has been taken. So this guy is called as a dimensional constraint. Okay. While this guy H, this is called as a geometric constraint. Now the meaning of geometric constraint means H, it denotes that this specific line is horizontal. Now, if I try to edit this line, if I try to shift this line from this one point, you will notice that it is not getting inclined. It is like it will always remain horizontal. That we call it as a constraint. Okay. Now let me try to draw one more line. Now I have a vertical line with me. Mouse middle button, click, again click. Okay. Now you will notice that depending on the mouse gestures or depending on the line which I drew, this guy is taking a constraint. Like for this line, he has taken horizontal constraint, and for this line, you will notice that he has taken vertical constraint. So what happens with this guys is, if I am shifting this line will always remain horizontal, while this line is always going to remain vertical. So we have learned two constraints. One is horizontal, the other is vertical. Okay. Now, while creating a line or any object, if I don't want that constraint, I don't want this horizontal constraint to be taken automatically. I want this line horizontal, but that constraint should not be taken. At this moment of time, what you can do guys is, you can press the right click of your mouse. Okay, it shows one circle. Again, you press a right click. Now you will notice that the horizontal constraint is cancelled. Even if I draw this horizontal line, you will notice that horizontal constraint is not taken. Okay, you understood guys? How do I cancel a
Yes, sir.
online constraint? Just you need to
Yes, sir.
right
Yes,
click,
sir.
and again you need to right click. Okay, so that constraint will be cancelled. But however, we always require that constraint to come. We always require that constraint to come. If at all afterwards also, if you want to remove that constraint which has come, you can select it. You can just click on that constraint that is selected and press the delete button. Okay. And now check, I have deleted that constraint. I can make this line angular. Okay, I can make this line angular because now I deleted that constraint. Similar way, I can select this vertical constraint and I can delete it. I can make this line also angular. Understood? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good. And Shreni, did you understood what do you mean by a constraint?
Yes, sir.
So forcefully we are telling that object to be in that way geometrically. Forcefully, I am telling this object to be horizontal. And horizontal means what? A geometry. So it's called as a geometric constraint. Now we will see how we can give geometric constraints in Creo. All the geometric constraints are going to lie over here, out of which we have seen two constraints. One is vertical, the other is horizontal. So let us try to make this line vertical. It's presently a angular line. Let's try to make it vertical. Very simple guys, very simple. You need to just come on vertical and you need to select the object which you want to make it vertical. Okay, and you know the best part of Creo, just check it. I drew this line, this line, this line, and I created a polygon in this way. I want these two lines to become vertical, these two lines. So I came on vertical, clicked on it. I clicked on this line became vertical. Again, I come on this line, I clicked on it, it became vertical. Mouse middle button, clicked. Now I am taking horizontal. I clicked on this line became horizontal. Again, I am coming on this line and I am clicking on it and it became horizontal. Can you tell me what is the difference in CATIA and Creo now?
And Creo can change the direction, can change the graph.
No, no, no. A very
No.
minute difference, a very small difference, guys.
सर
हाँ?
विथ एक्सिस हमको देना पड़ता है डायमेंशन,
No, no,
यहाँ पे
no,
हम
no, no,
डायरेक्टली
no,
दे रहे
no,
हैं.
no, 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 no. एंड कटिया में कहां पर हम विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्सिस देते हैं? बिल्कुल नहीं, नेवर.
सर वो जो होता है ना, मतलब डायमेंशन देते हैं उसको.
बिल्कुल नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, नो.
तो ये एक बार में मल्टीपल
Creo,
उसको हम
sir.
लोग वो कर रहे हैं ना
Yes, yes,
constraints पे.
yes, yes, yes. Who gave this answer? Who is that person?
Costa sir.
Kaustav, super, very good, very good. Appreciable answer. Appreciable, very good. Guys, superb. In CATIA, we used to take this button again and again, or we need to double click that button, constraints wala button. But over here in CATIA, this button is in multiple mode. I can't say button, sorry, it's an untechnical word. I can say command. The command is in multiple mode. So I am taking it once, I am clicking on this object, still this command is active. I can come on second object and I can click. Okay, I am taking horizontal. I am coming on this object and I am clicking. I am coming on this object and I am clicking. And you will notice that all the constraints are taken. Understood? So that is the difference. That is the difference. The command is in multiple mode. So what happens when it is in multiple mode? It is going to save our time. Understood? A simple difference in CATIA and Creo we found out. Now, the next thing, we have perpendicular. Perpendicular. So I am selecting like this object needs to be perpendicular, and then with respect to what object that you select, like this object, click on it. Okay. So this object has been made perpendicular with respect to this object. Let me show it again to you. I am coming on perpendicular, I am clicking. This object needs to be perpendicular, so I am clicking on this object. Then with respect to which object this object should be made perpendicular, you click on that object. So this object needs to be perpendicular with respect to this object. So I am now coming on this object and clicking. Understood? So now you will notice that this object has been made perpendicular with respect to this object. And now when I say horizontal, I click on this object, I will get a good rectangle. Understood? So this guy, this
Got it,
guy
sir.
is rectangle with this guy. This guy is rectangle with, perpendicular. This guy is perpendicular with this guy. Understood? Simple?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Next is tangent. Let's try to draw a line. Let's prepare one circle. Fine. Tangent. This object needs to be tangent with respect to this circle. So I clicked on this object, and with respect to this circle, I am clicking next. So you will notice that now my circle has been made tangent to this object. The command is still active, so I can click on this line. This line needs to be tangent, so I clicked on it. With respect to what? With respect to this circle. So next, I am clicking on this circle. It's made tangent. Okay, simple.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Like for example, we have two circles over here. Then I drew a line. I drew one more line. Tangent. Click on this. Click on the circle. 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 Okay. Simple. Tangent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Next is midpoint. For example, I have this circle with me, and the circle center point should lie on the midpoint of this segment. So I am saying midpoint. I will select a point that is center point of my circle. I need to click on the point, and then I need to click on the object. You will notice that now this circle has been brought from this point, and it will always remain on the midpoint of this segment. Okay. And guys, after performing one command, always I am giving the mouse middle button ka click. Okay. See, I performed this command, mouse middle button, again mouse middle button. Okay. Midpoint, this point should lie on the midpoint of this segment. So I clicked on this point and I clicked on this segment. So now you will notice that this point is now on the midpoint of that segment, always. Perpendicular, this guy with respect to this guy. Horizontal, this guy. See here, we have completed a sketch. Okay, this is how you can give geometrical constraints to your sketch. Coincident. For example, I have this line with me. I have one more line with me. I want to make these 2 points coincide. So coincident, I will click on this point and I will click on this point. So that 2 points are made coincident. I can have something like this also, guys. For example, I have this circle with me and now I am saying coincide. This point I want to coincide with this point. So this can be done. Also, I can give you one more example. I have two circles with me. Coincide. I will click on this point and then I will click on this point. The circles are coincided. Okay. Do you, hey, whose mic is on? Please turn off your mic, please. Someone's mic is on. I can hear a background score. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Fine. Do you notice that one geometric constraint is missing? They have not given that constraint. Can you tell me which constraint is missing? With respect to, very good, very good. Who gave this answer?
Dhaval.
Dhaval, very good. Superb. Appreciable. Okay. Now let's talk about symmetric. Symmetric. Okay. For symmetric, observe guys what I am doing. Please observe. I am creating one center line from here. I am not drawing this center line. I am drawing this center line which is in the sketching ribbon. Okay. This is your sketching ribbon. And now I am creating some sketch. Okay. Let's say this sketch. Fine. Purposely now I am not like I didn't give same dimensions over here purposely because I want to teach you symmetric. So I clicked on symmetric. First, you need to select the center line, and that is the reason why I drew the center line. Select the center line, click. Now select one vertex point and then select other vertex point. you will notice a small arrow over here which shows symmetry. Again, I am selecting the center line. I am selecting this vertex point. I am selecting this vertex point. A symmetry has been added over here. Okay. And now this guy came. I am over constraining my sketch. I am over constraining my sketch. Immediately, it's not like Katia, it will change its color. Immediately, this guy is showing me with help of a dialog box that either this constraint, which is shown over here in a box, or this constraint, or this constraint equal. One of the constraint you need to remove. One of the constraint you need to remove. Now, as a designer, you need to select which constraint needs to be removed, whether you want to remove this, or you want to remove this, or you want to remove this. And it depends on drawing to drawing. It is not like that whatever constraint I gave right now should be deleted. Perhaps it may happen that this specific constraint which Creo has taken needs to be deleted. Okay. Presently, what I will do, I will remove this constraint, symmetric, which is this. So I am selecting this constraint and I am clicking on delete. That constraint is removed. Okay. So online itself, Creo will help you in the over constraint sketches. Okay. Now again, I am selecting the center line. I am selecting this vertex point and I am selecting this vertex point. And you will notice that our T section is done. Understood? Simple?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shreni, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that that dialog box which came up
Yes, sir.
over constraint wala thing? Did you understand?
हाँ सर समझ गया.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
सो
Yes.
सर हम कैटिया में जैसे लाइन को सिमेट्री कर सकते थे, दो लाइन को पकड़ के एक्सिस के अराउंड, इसमें सिर्फ वर्टेक्स को करना पड़ता है, मतलब इसमें लाइन नहीं कर सकते.
Yes, yes. वर्टेक्स मतलब ही लाइन है ना तेरा. लाइन कैसे बनती है? दो वर्टेक्स पॉइंट से. तो कटिया वालों ने सेगमेंट वाइज किया, इन्होंने वर्टेक्स वाइज किया, बाकी का कुछ भी डिफरेंस नहीं. अगर वर्टेक्स सिमेट्री
ओके सर.
अगर वर्टेक्स सिमेट्री हो जाता है तो ऑटोमेटिक सेगमेंट भी सिमेट्री हो जाएगा ना. सेगमेंट को कौन गवर्न करता है? राइट, सेगमेंट को वर्टेक्स ही गवर्न करता है ना. राइट.
हाँ सर, हाँ सर.
Good, good. Then there is one very beautiful constraint, guys. One very nice constraint. The next constraint which you see is really like, I love this constraint. See it, equal. This guy and this guy are equal. L1, L1. This guy and this guy are equal. Let me make this vertical, okay, and let me make this horizontal. Fine. Understood? See this.
Yes, sir.
L1, 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 L1. Okay. And now I have one more thing. Okay. See next. This is really like, really, I loves it. It's like I loves it. Equal. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Okay. See, everything, each and every circle has become equal. Simple. So this thing was missing. This thing was really missing in CATIA, and they haven't added also equal to constraint. It's really helpful constraint. Understood?
Yes, sir.
In CATIA,
Yes, sir.
what we used to do, we used to draw this circle, we used to mirror it. Again, we selected these two circles. We used to mirror them, right? So instead of doing all that janjat, I can here put directly equal as constraint. Okay.
Sir, which circle's dimensions will be carried forward?
Means,
I mean, sir, like if one circle is smaller and the other one is bigger, then
no,
like
it's not
if you're
bigger.
using the equal command,
They are equal presently. Just check it. I am changing this radius to 5. Everyone has become 5. I am changing this to 0.5. All the circles have become 0.5. Now,
all right, sir.
what was your question?
So I was asking that if there are two circles of unequal sizes and I mean unequal radius, and we
Huh?
are using the equal command, then which circle's dimensions will
That
be like carried forward
the
in the
one,
equal command?
yeah, I will come to that point. There is something called as strong dimensions and weak dimensions. Okay, but
All right, sir.
presently what I can tell you is this guy, which is of 1.80, and I have this guy which is of 4.73. Okay, presently I am saying equal this guy and this guy. So now you will notice that it has taken
It
actually
averages out.
yes, it has taken presently the average thing, because presently all my dimensions are weak dimensions. Okay, we will talk about this thing tomorrow, weak dimensions and
All
strong
right, sir.
dimensions. Okay, then you will come to a conclusion. Fine. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but it was a really nice question. Huh? It was really a nice question. Okay, parallel. This guy and this guy is parallel. Okay, this guy. Oh, sorry, I didn't confirm the command. Okay, now I confirmed it. Parallel. This guy and this guy is parallel. Okay, simple.
Yes, sir.
So that all were your which constraints? What do we call them? Guide.
Geometry.
Yes.
Geometric constraints?
Geometric constraints. Yes, this is how you give the geometric constraints in Creo. I think what I feel is giving geometric constraints in Creo is like a simple
Way
task.
simpler, sir.
Yes, it's a very simple task than CATIA. Okay. Do you agree by looking at it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And once you do it, you will find it more simple. Fine. And tomorrow, what we will do? We will learn everything about dimensions. Okay. We will learn everything about dimensions. And if time permits, we will go for editing commands also. Fine. So we will meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And the latecomers, see to it that you are logging 5 minutes before time. Everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Fine. So any doubts? Last 7 minutes are remaining. Do you have any doubts?
No, sir. No, sir.
Nothing?
Sir, Tasneem has a doubt, sir.
तस्नीम का
हाँ तस्नीम, क्या हुआ तस्नीम? चैट में है क्या?
Sir, she will be chatting, sir. उसका
I
mic
have
नहीं
a
चल रहा
doubt.
है.
There is no concept of origin. There is a concept of origin, Tasneem. There is a concept of origin. This thing, what you are drawing, coordinate system and a center line, can be a what you are saying, that origin. Okay, that can be origin. But presently, the workbench, what we are learning is the Sketcher workbench. Let me go a bit ahead Srini, don't get confused. I am going a bit ahead. New, and here I am saying part. Now when part comes in picture, you will notice that it has planes, and when I select a plane for sketching, you will notice that now you have the origin with you. Okay, when you are in plane, what I say, plane sketcher mode, then their axis is not important or the origin is not important. But when I am creating a model and from that model workspace I go into sketcher workspace, then there automatically you get all the origins and everything. Presently, if you want to create the origin, you can create your own coordinate system and the center lines to create origin. Understood, Tasneem? गुड, वेरी गुड. एनी मोर क्वेश्चन गाइस? एक सेकंड ना. स्केचर में हम जब जहां पे खड़े होते हैं वही, यस यस यस, बराबर बराबर. परहैप्स नहीं, बराबर है. या फॉर स्केचर ओनली प्लेन स्केचर वर्क बेंच, जहां पर आप खड़े हो वहीं से लाइन चालू होती है, करेक्ट. बट नॉट ड्यूरिंग मॉडल टू स्केचर वर्क बेंच. बराबर है दोस्तों, राइट. एनीथिंग मोर?
हाइब्रिड डिजाइन का कंसेप्ट है इसमें?
बिल्कुल है. अरे वो बेचारे श्रेणी को मत डराओ रे, ऐसा कुछ पूछ के. करेंगे ना, वो सारा चीज करेंगे हम. जो कटिया में किया है ना, वो सारा चीज हम इसमें भी करेंगे. Anything more questions till here? Nothing? Very good.
No, sir.
Super.
No, sir.
Super. So today you would be practicing geometric constraints, and we will meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock. See to it that you are logging in 5 minutes before time. Fine, guys?
All right, sir.
Shall I end the meeting? Shall I?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Yes, sir.
a lot.
Bye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Thank you.
सर
हाँ.
सर
बोल.
सर वो कटिया का क्लास कब से है?
बोलता हूँ ना मैं.
सर कटिया का क्लास कब से है?
बोलता हूँ. बता.
ओके सर, चलेगा.
ओके, फाइन. थैंक यू.